Well, the ANC Youth League in KwaZulu-Natal has vowed to rally behind former President Jacob Zuma when he appears in court on corruption charges. Recently, the National Prosecuting Authority head Shaun Abrahams announced the reinstatement of the charges against Zuma. A little-known NGO has already applied for a permanent stay of prosecutions as the former president looks increasingly likely to fight the decision by the NPA to go ahead with his prosecution. The application by the South African Natives Forum was already lodged weeks before the NPA director announced his decision. We're now joined by the spokespersons Shampene Mphalwane. Shampene, good morning, good evening to you, and thank you for joining us. Firstly, I suppose many questions have been asked about the name Natives Forum. Please, can you explain where it comes from?
So, SA Natives Forum is an independent, non-partisan social justice foundation and think tank operating in South Africa to advance, promote and protect social justice for native South African citizens. So we're looking into matters involving social justice, the constitution, economic issues, legal issues, and political interests as well.
So naturalized South Africans, for example, are not people whose rights you may defend?
Naturalized citizens. We're looking at natives. We're looking at the interests of native South Africans. I'm sure there are other platforms
who might qualify as a native?
People who are born in South Africa.
Of all races, of all backgrounds?
Yes.
You talk about how everyone has rights, including the former president. How do you feel his rights have been infringed on?
So the matter involving the former president started way back in around 2003. He launched a complaint with the former public protector, and a public protector report was issued with regards to this issue, and the public protector said that the former president's constitutional rights have been violated and he was prejudiced in the matter. Then we had two judges, two High Court judges, Judge Herbert Msimang, and we also had Judge Chris Nicholson, who said the entire case had been compromised and was politically motivated. And then he also launched the Commission of Inquiry, the Seriti Commission of Inquiry, which found a detailed report was issued with 736 pages, which found that the president had not engaged in any acts of corruption. So we want to understand what's the position of the NPA, if they're going to disconsider all those reports and all those judgments that were issued with regards to the president and say that they are going to pursue the matter. But
of course, we've seen this matter over and over again being aired in court. I mean, you refer to the Nicholson judgment, of course, yes, which was overturned and found to be entirely flawed. Yes. There are many people who would say, or who are asking questions, are you the BLF light? Are you funded in the same way that they might be? Who is behind you?
As I've already explained, we're an independent, non-partisan social justice foundation and think tank. And that implies that we're not related to any political party and we are independent. In terms of funding, so far I've been covering the costs of setting up the NGO and establishing the legal processes with my partner, Nkatele Dikobo, who's running the legal, with the case. So, in as far as who's funding us, we'll release an audited financial statement at the end of the financial year detailing all our financial activities as per the law. And
you're in touch with the former president?
We are not in touch with the former president at all.
All right, thank you very much for joining us. Shampene Mphalwane from the NGO, the South African Natives Forum.